hidden flight secrets that make flying effortless, and airlines wish you'd never learn. That sinking moment when you're wedged into a middle seat, elbows dueling for a few centimeters of armrest, still wondering how your confirmed window seat vanished? Here's the uncomfortable truth airlines would rather keep quiet. Most of your flight day frustrations aren't random glitches. They're predictable outcomes of systems engineered to favor revenue over clarity. Meanwhile, travelers who understand the unwritten rules float through check-in, snag superior seats, and enjoy privileges most passengers don't even realize are on the table. These aren't elite status party tricks. They're open secrets anyone can use with the right words and timing. Ready to turn your next trip from frazzled to frictionless? Let's jump in. 15. The seat swap shuffle airlines use against you. When an aircraft change hits the schedule, many carriers quietly reshuffle pre-selected seats. The algorithm treats you like movable cargo, not a paying human who chose that window for a reason. You bought comfort. The system optimizes profit. How to push back. Approach the gate agent with calm specificity. I noticed my seat was changed from my original selection. What upgrade or seating options are available to make this right? Pro move. Keep a screenshot or email of your original seat map. Documented proof turns a polite request into a strong negotiation. 14. The quiet SFU list that can get you upgraded. Many airlines maintain a behind-the-scenes roster labeled SFU, suitable for upgrade. You don't need elite status to appear on it. Check-in agents and gate staff often make quick, discreet assessments of passengers' demeanor and presentation, then add promising candidates to the list. What to say? I'm celebrating a special occasion today. Are there any complimentary upgrades or better seats available? Pro move. Present yourself like you belong at the front. Neat attire and friendly composure signal upgrade ready before you say a word. 13. Row 13. Superstition that can save you money and space. Airlines exploit travelers' superstitions all the time. You can too, by reversing them. Row 13 frequently goes underbooked because some passengers avoid it, leaving extra elbow room or even an empty seat beside you. How to use it? When choosing seats online, check row 13 first. It's often the stealth comfort pick others skip. Pro move. This tactic shines on long-haul routes, where superstition tends to be stronger and extra space matters more. 12. The Tuesday 1:30 p.m. sweet spot for bookings. Weekly fare updates usually roll out late Monday. Rivals react on Tuesday afternoon. That brief window can trigger a mini price war before fares climb again. Action plan. Set a reminder for Tuesday at 1:30 p.m. and search in a private, incognito window to reduce personalized price creep. Pro move. Clear cookies or use a fresh browser profile before every search session. Consistent housekeeping can prevent gradual price nudges. 11. Wrong country searches for better prices. Airlines quietly tailor fares to your supposed location. The very same seat can ring up cheaper if the system thinks you're booking from elsewhere. How to pull it off. Use a VPN and search from the airline's home market. For Lufthansa, pretend you're in Germany. Then compare your local price to the foreign results. Pro move. Check at least 3 different locations: home country, airline's home country, and a third market. The spread can be surprising and in your favor. 10. The hidden phone booking fee. Many carriers slip in a phone booking surcharge, sometimes up to $50, hoping you won't notice. How to avoid it? Ask plainly and early. Are there any additional fees for booking by phone? If so, I'll need that waived or I'll book online instead. Pro move. If you're calling due to accessibility needs, say so. Agents often have discretion to waive fees for legitimate accommodations. 9. The aisle plus window squeeze out. Airlines hate it. When a row has 3 seats, reserve the aisle and the window, leaving the middle empty. Solo travelers dodge middle seats whenever possible, which boosts your odds of a roomier row. Execution. Book seats A and C together. If someone nabs the middle, offer a friendly swap so they're not stuck between you. Pro move. This tactic shines on domestic routes and less busy flights where a full sellout is less likely. 8. Armrest territory. Settled unwritten aviation etiquette gives the middle seat both armrests. Compensation for the least comfortable spot on the plane. Airlines won't spell this out, but you should. Claim it tactfully. Rest your arms, and if challenged, say with a smile, "Middle seat gets both armrests. Fair trade for being in the middle." Pro move: in the aisle or window. Offer the armrests proactively. A small courtesy can make the entire row more pleasant. 7. The silent boarding assessment cabin crews quietly size up passengers during boarding, gauging calm, courtesy, and who might be useful in an emergency. That quick read can influence flexibility and service tone. Make the right first impression: neat outfit, easy eye contact, genuine smile. If you have relevant training, mention it casually. "I'm a nurse, happy to help if needed." Pro move: professional, kind, and composed travelers often receive smoother interactions for the rest of the flight. 6. The airplane door panic myth. No, the door cannot open mid-flight. Cabin pressure locks it shut with massive force. Think tens of thousands of pounds. Airlines rarely highlight this because anxious flyers are more compliant. Reassuring reality: commercial aviation is statistically safer than crossing a street. Pro move: when something is framed as by law, ask for the specific regulation number. You'll often discover it's company policy dressed up as legislation. 5. Mornings run on time and feel calmer. Early departures tend to leave before the day's domino effect of delays builds up. As aircraft cycles stack and weather or traffic issues ripple through the network, afternoon and evening flights pay the price. Morning flights, meanwhile, benefit from a clean slate and fresh crews. Strategy: aim for the earliest departure that fits your schedule. A pre-breakfast takeoff often buys you punctuality and peace of mind. Pro tip: cooler, more stable morning air can mean gentler rides and less bumpiness for turbulence-sensitive travelers. 4. Window shade rules that give you leverage. On most flights, the window seat passenger controls the shade. Full stop. Airlines rarely spell this out, which invites friction. Set expectations politely and you'll avoid a row-long tug-of-war. How to handle disputes. Try a balanced script. "I'll keep it open during the scenic portion so we can enjoy the view, and close it during meal service so everyone's comfortable." Pro tip: on red eyes, cracking the shade during sunrise lets in just enough natural light to help nudge your body clock back on track. 3. The 3-hour tarmac rule, your built-in bargaining chip. If your aircraft sits on the tarmac beyond 3 hours for domestic flights or 4 hours for international flights, international, you're generally entitled to deplane and may qualify for compensation. Airlines won't rush to mention it. What to do? Ask clearly and on record. "We're approaching the 3-hour delay threshold. What's the plan for deplaning and compensation options?" Pro tip: document everything. Photos of the cabin clock or moving map, notes with times, and any announcements. Accurate timestamps strengthen claims later. 2. Why airplane food underwhelms and how to fix it. At cruising altitude, around 35,000 feet, your sense of taste dulls by roughly a third. Airlines compensate with heavy salt and processing, which can leave you parched and unimpressed. Order smarter. Ask whether there are fresh, simple options: fruit, nuts, yogurt, basic sandwiches, rather than ultra-processed trays. Pro tip: a tiny kit of seasonings, lemon pepper, chili flakes, a mini hot sauce, can transform a meal into something you'll actually finish. 1. Doctor on board. The quiet upgrade catalyst: airlines rely on medical professionals in the rare event of in-flight issues, but don't recruit them proactively. A discreet heads up can position you for exceptional treatment or occasional seat improvements. No demands required. How to mention it naturally: "I'm a healthcare professional, happy to let the crew know in case there's ever a need." Then leave it at that. Pro tip: even retired clinicians or travelers with certified first aid training can introduce themselves in the same low-key way. The point is to make yourself useful, not entitled. Conclusion and next steps. There you have it. 15 under-the-radar flight strategies that shift power back to you instead of the airline's spreadsheets. Which tip will move the needle most for your next trip? Have you already tested any of these plays with success? If this helped, don't miss our companion guide on 15 airport secrets airlines use to steer your choices. You'll learn to spot the tactics and travel deliberately. Like, comment, subscribe, and as always, safe travels.